Florida State Board of Trustees never signed the Grant of Rights. Breaking news last night, Matt Baker, the Tampa Bay Times, in accordance to what Florida State believes, the Florida State Board of Trustees, because they never did sign the Grant of Rights, the Grant of Rights is not valid towards Florida State. Holy smokes. Welcome to episode 368 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Flugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button. If you like our content, share the video with your family and friends. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go right to it. Matt Baker, last night, breaking news. He added to the story that he put out earlier in the evening. We provide a link in the description. You can read the whole thing. Please put down your comments and thoughts below the video. We do not quite go through the whole article. It's a small one, but we wanted to get to the breaking news of late last night. Florida State's Board of Trustees. Florida State argues in part that its trustees never signed the Grant of Rights document at the center of this dispute. Holy smokes. Florida State has asked the North Carolina court to dismiss the ACC's lawsuit against the university, the latest legal step as the Seminoles explore a potential exit from their conference. The ACC originally filed this case in December, a day before Florida State's Board of Trustees approved their lawsuit against the conference. That timeline is a key part of one of the legal arguments Florida State made in a motion to dismiss filed Wednesday in Mecklenburg County Superior Court. That is Mecklenburg County, North Carolina. Florida State's most interesting argument focuses on the ACC Grant of Rights, the document at the center of this potential $500 million dispute. The ACC contends that Florida State and every other member knowingly, voluntarily granted their TV rights to their home games for all these years to the conference. The conference then sold them to ESPN and passed the funds back to FSU and its peers. However, Florida State's latest filing last night, broken by the great Matt Baker of Tampa Bay Times, Florida State's latest filing argues that the school's trustees never signed or approved the Grant of Rights. It was only signed by the university president. That's important because according to Florida State, its board is the only entity with the legal authority to contract and be contracted with. According to Florida State's, its board of trustees is the only entity with the legal authority to contract and be contracted with, not the president. If the ACC's North Carolina case is not dismissed, Florida State's filing said it should be paused until the Seminole suit is resolved. Florida State rejects the idea that the ACC should have any advantage for purposely filing its narrow lawsuit just a few hours before the Florida action in order to gain a perceived tactical advantage. The Seminoles filing also said that Florida is the most appropriate forum because the case deals with sovereign immunity. You're going to hear that word, that phrase over and over and over again in the coming weeks and months because the case deals with sovereign immunity and state laws that should be resolved by a state court. Holy smokes, holy smokes. A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. John A. Shedd, 1928. I often bring this up in Peek Around the Corner shows and live shows and episodes. Florida State, they put their ship out to sea. They didn't just leave it in the port like Clemson is right now. Florida State is taking on the ACC, and we are learning a lot, and the more we learn, the better the case is for Florida State. What do you think? Florida State's Board of Trustees did not sign the Grant of Rights. I would like to see more documents come out in the days and weeks ahead, or something that says somewhere at Florida State University that the Florida State Board of Trustees are the only ones that you can make a contract with. I would like to see some documentation on that. But we're going to follow this story and others here at Peek Around the Corner. The college football landscape is in chaos. And Florida State taking the ACC to court, I got a feeling that their case is getting better by the day. Until next time, from all of us at PATC, to all of you, please you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.